We've got a Chiefs fan on FFT and 5 who might be trembling a bit because here come the Houston Texans. Let's do it. All right, the Texans trade for Stefon Diggs. Yeah, they look good. We'll talk about their Super Bowl prospects some other time, but right now, let's do the fantasy analysis. Who is your favorite Houston Texans wide receiver? Last year, Nico Collins averaged 17.2 PPR points per game. Stefon Diggs averaged 16.1. Who do you like as of right now? This just happened about 15 minutes ago. So what's your fresh reaction, Heath?
My fresh reaction is that I'm going to lean towards the guy who's been there with CJ Stroud and already established the rapport, the guy who is significantly younger and the guy who didn't look like he'd lost a step last year. So I will go Nico over Diggs and then Dell, although I think it's possible that the best value on draft day turns out to be Dell.
All right, so give me right now if we're drafting. Hopefully we're not. When you see those three, when you see every single relevant Houston Texans player drafted,
awesome.
Stroud, Mixon, 3 receivers, and Schultz.
So I will go Nico at pick 25 to 30.
Okay.
Diggs at pick 31 to 36. Mixon in round 4. Stroud in round 5. Dell in round 6. And Dalton Schultz in the double-digit rounds.
I don't see how Mixon can be a bust. He would have to be so bad to be a bust. I mean, it is set up so perfectly for him.
Very similar to his last setup, except probably with a better offensive line.
And honestly, maybe a better offense, as hard as that is to believe. He's going to benefit so much from them moving the ball down the field. I hope he gets like 6 3-yard, 1 to 3 yard touchdown runs. This has actually made me more in on Mixon because I was kind of out on Mixon. He's just like such a average to below average running back, and he's now getting older. But I don't know. This just makes the Texans.
But when I said round 4, so you're in at that cost, or are you thinking you're going to take him in round 3?
No, I'm not going to take him in round 3.
Okay, I think round 4 is. I feel okay about that. He's the ultimate dead zone running back.
Yeah. Let's go to the Bills. Let's go to the Bills now. When do the top Bills guys get drafted?
Oof. James Cook, round 3. Josh Allen is going to go round 1 or 2 of like ADP drafts and round 4 or 5 of analyst drafts. I think he falls to QB4. I would take Hurts, Mahomes, and Jackson over Josh Allen at this point. Dalton Kincaid is in the round 5 discussion. And then people are going to get really excited about Khalil Shakir. I'm still probably at this point going to take Curtis Samuel over him, but not before round 8.
There's no way the Bills aren't drafting a wide receiver, right?
I would certainly expect that they take at least 1. They should probably take 2. And so if you're talking about Xavier Worthy in round 1 going to the Bills, then he might turn into a round 5 pick.
They just got some more draft capital. They have 11 picks in the upcoming draft, but they only have 28 and then they have 60. So they don't have a lot of good picks. They only have 2 picks in the top 128, it seems.
But they could use that second they just got, the 2025 second, to move up in round 1.
Exactly. It's exactly where I was going. So I hope that happens. Love to see maybe like a Brian Thomas end up on the Buffalo Bills. Okay, we got a minute for your breakouts. Who give me one that you want to highlight?
CJ Stroud. No, I like he's the guy we didn't talk about, and I do think outside of the Diggs conversation, he did what he did last year, which was very impressive on 499 pass attempts in 15 games with a 4.6% touchdown rate. We often see touchdown rate improve for second or third year quarterbacks. He just added another number 1 wide receiver. And I think we see more pass volume, and I think we see the touchdown rate go up. Stroud might just be QB1 in Dynasty already, and we just haven't figured it out yet.
That is Heath Cummings. I am Adam Azer, and this is a big episode of Fantasy Football Today in 5. We'll talk to you tomorrow, everybody. See ya.